Hi, I'm Sethu Raval. I'm the festival producer of the Indian Film Festival of Los Angeles, and we are in our 14th year here at our home at ArcLight Hollywood. And today we're here at the opening night gala of Angry Indian Goddesses.
So I play the character of Pamela Jaiswal, who's lovingly called Pammi by her friends. She's a typical Delhi urban housewife who's got her kitty parties, who's worried about her makeup and hair, and her life sometimes all about shoes and bags, but really not. She's so much more than that, and this movie just gives her, the friends just give her the strength to break out of that mold. Which is what this movie is really about. It's breaking out of that mold, that society that sometimes people around you put you in, and willingly or unwillingly you can't break out of it because sometimes you don't want to hurt their feelings. So there's a lot of pressures in life, and it's about a typical Indian woman which in this day and age is still dealing with those pressures. And of course things are changing back home, but yes, it happens everywhere. It's not just India. So I really hope that the urban population in the US and any because there's so much diversity here, just like our own country. Back in India also you see, pick up a bunch of people, they're all sorts. So I hope that all of those people could relate to this movie, because this movie gives you strength, it gives you voice, it gives you that peace and serenity.
You said it all. You answered all my questions, which is great. You said exactly what I wanted to ask you next, which is great. So let's just recap the three words to describe this movie. Just 3 words. I think you said it already, but I want 3 words.
If 3 words would be, firstly, would be entertaining, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be here. Exactly. We're not a documentary; it's a movie. Like yeah. The second would be it's about love. It's about friendship. It's about life. It's a slice of life.
Yeah. And how do we find you on social media? What's your social media footprint?
My Twitter handle is Pavleen_Gujral. That's my Instagram handle as well. And on Facebook, you could find me as Pavleen Gujral.
I can't wait to see the film.
I'm so glad.
Thanks. Sounds exciting. Congratulations. I'm going to let you know. Thank you. Congratulations.
I didn't get your name.
Joy.
Hi, Joy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, and who are you wearing? What's the outfit?
He is a designer back home in Delhi, and he's fabulous. He finished the fashion week this time, so he's really, really good. And I didn't want to wear a lot of accessories because I think the outfit just speaks for itself. So Saman Chauhan.
You look amazing. He did a good job. Thank you. Well, sir, we need to know, of course, who you're wearing so we can give a shout out to that designer, right? So,
I'm wearing an Amit Agarwal. I'm going to twirl because it's amazing.
Yeah, they just let it go.
It is, right? Space goddess. Yeah. So Amit is one of my most favorite designers in India, back home.
You tell him I said it's fantastic. Well, everybody will tell him because he just heard you say that. So now you're in this fabulous film that everybody's talking about. So really briefly, tell us the role you play and your character.
I play Frida. Frida's a photographer. She's a woman about to be married, and as a woman about to be married, she invites all her girlfriends to have a week-long bachelorette party. And the events that unfold are very interesting.
You know, your co-star mentioned many things about this film, and one of the things she mentioned about this film was the love and the strength this film, will resonate with the audiences. What do you want this film to do when people come up? We know it's a comedy and it's funny, but what do you want us to gain from this film when we see this film tonight?
I think it's far beyond what I want. The film is just so honest, and it connects with obviously the women, but what's particularly interesting, and the reason I'm saying this because of the honesty, is because when we screened it for the first time, there were more men in the audience, and we were very skeptical because it's a women's film. But their feedback was tremendous. There was this guy who came to us in Toronto after watching the film and said, you and you make my girlfriend. That's the kind of honesty that regardless of what we wanted or what we could fathom happened anyway. So it's beyond, honestly, what any one of us could have expected
When you get a script, what was it about your character, or maybe the script overall? What made you want to do this film? And as an actress, you get lots of things pitched at you. What stood out to you the most about this particular script?
The honesty of it, the fact that it was not sugar-coated, the fact that it seemed like things that I've said, or my girlfriends have said, or my mother would have said, or my sister would have said. So believable and so true. And then, of course, meeting the director, finding out what he had researched to write the script, and then I like that. I like academic minds. I like it when people put a lot of research behind what they do. That kind of turns me on in a way. So when I found out what he had done, I was just sold. Yeah.
Before we let you leave, social media, how do we find you? Footprints, Instagram, Twitter, the whole thing.
I shall most definitely tell you. So I have a website which is sarahjanedias.com. It's SarahJanedias. It's also Sarah Jane Dias on Instagram and Sarah Jane Dias 03 on Twitter. And my website has my Facebook and various other links. And feel free to drop me an email if you want. I'm going to say this again. Please give a shout out to Amit Agarwal. I've already tagged him, but please do it again. He's amazing. Thank you
so much, and we will be following you. Thank you.